Hi, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm gonna talk about how journaling changed my life. This change happened actually really slowly, but now when I look back it's a significant change, and I'm gonna list top 3 changes and improvements I've seen thanks to journaling. So first of all, I wanna tell like a quick story of my change because it is the best way to actually see that change. Because when I first started journaling, actually even before before when I wasn't actually journaling, I had periods when I would be like confused, and during the day, during like some work, when I'm doing some work or when I'm training even, I would be confused, or I would just need some space to go to, some place to go to, just to talk or to actually get some insight on myself, to just to like a therapy. And I'm here talking about 2 methods of journaling. I talked about these methods in the previous video. It's a mind journal, where I just write literally sentences, and it's my main journal, but section of brain dump. That brain dump section is really important for me, and also combined with this mind journal. So before when I wasn't journaling, I would be really confused and lost actually during the day, and I needed that space, that where I can go and just let everything out and talk to. But I honestly didn't have anyone to talk like that. Of course, I could talk to so many friends and even my family, but about those things, there were some things that I wanted to really talk only with myself, and actually journaling gives you like ability to do that. And then I just started journaling, not in the first place to fix that, but now I unconsciously fixed those things. And now when I slowly started journaling, first these benefits I've seen just in the beginning of the first few months of journaling. So that first benefit is actually and calmness, because I didn't have that need to express myself that much to others, to like show myself. And because when I would journal at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, when I would journal and say everything I wanted to say in that notebook, when I write that down, I would just be like satisfied with my need for expressing myself was satisfied, and I didn't have to speak to someone. I didn't need someone to have conversation with. And because I said that to the notebook. And then clarity is also one benefit I had really that was really huge for me, because when I started journaling, also at that time, really at the beginning, I would just, when I write down at the end of the day, and when I put the dot at the end of the last sentence, and I close the notebook, and I'm like, okay, now this is done. Like, this day is done, and now I'm not forgetting it, but I'm putting it into the folder, into one file, and I'm not thinking about that anymore. Now I'm ready for next day. I'm going to bed, and tomorrow when I wake up, it's completely new day, and I'm starting from from scratch, starting fresh. No any regrets, no anything thinking about yesterday, especially something that was bad. None of that. I'm just going fresh into the new day, and then that new day actually feels like 3 days, like so much longer day, because when I write it down, when I write down about my day at the end of the day, I go through that day again, and actually realize, wow, it was a long day. I've done so many things, and then that's how it helped me to improve my clarity, because I would have like so much better insight in what I've actually done, when I go through all my activities one by one, and when I write it down, and when I write down all my obstacles and my challenges, and I've let it out for myself, and I'm satisfied with what I've done, and I don't have to talk about it anymore. I'm done with that, and that's my main benefit, that I'm actually having a place for conversation with myself, and I can express really, like that famous thing in my mind, that paper keeps the secrets the best, and you can always say anything to paper and it will keep it as a secret, so you can really let everything out on the paper. And last one benefit of journaling for me was actual discipline. At first you wouldn't expect discipline to be a benefit of journaling, but actually because I set for myself a goal to journal every day, just to write a review of my day into the journal, I have to do that every day. Of course, there are some days when I don't do that. On those days, when it's like a regular day, but I really don't feel like doing it, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm gonna do that in the morning. But then discipline kicks in, and I say, no, just do it right now, and then you're free till tomorrow evening. And then I just sit down and start writing, and I instantly feel much better. I have that conversation with myself, and it's so much easier. And then after I'm done, I feel so much better. I feel like I could do anything, and because I've been able to force myself to do that, I have discipline. Then that's how I'm building and strengthening my muscle of discipline. Because when I do that, when I didn't want to do that, then it's going to be easier for me to do something else that I also don't want to do. But I had here discipline, and then I'll be able to put the discipline in this area, and I'll do it as well. And also that's improving motivation, because when you accomplish that, you realize that it's not that hard. You strengthen that discipline muscle, you get motivation to do so many more things, and you just can't wait to start the day or to get to work tomorrow, because you're so motivated. And you're actually that main thing is that you're strengthening your discipline muscle. So when you don't want to do something and you do that, you realize that it's actually not that hard, it's actually easy, and then you do it again and again, and then when you have to do something else that's even harder, you're gonna have that discipline to do it even though you don't want, but you'll do it still. And that's one really huge benefit of journaling for me. So three biggest benefits of journaling for me are clarity, place to express myself, and discipline and strengthening that muscle of discipline. So those are three main benefits how journaling changed my life. And if this was helpful, definitely I encourage you to check out my story of journaling, my journey of journaling, how I progressed till this day. Click here and watch that video. I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.